Hello, friends, and welcome back. If you're watching on YouTube, I have an interactive podcast for you today in terms of visuals. I did something I don't usually do, which was I prepped for this, and I have all kinds of props next to me to guide us through this episode. So I have wanted to do an episode highlighting certain products and things that have been really supporting me the last few months. I have been traveling a lot. When I get home, I'm really I don't know what the word is. Not intense. I'm intentional. I'm specific about my rituals and what I'm doing, the products I'm using, because I really need to stay on my A game. I've had a lot of things where I need to be on my A game. And it's really easy to get off track with all the traveling, all that. So anyway, there's just a whole collection of products that I have been using a lot on travel and here at home for the brief periods I've been here, and just things that I've been loving in general that I wanted to share. And I haven't done one of these in a while, but you guys always love when I do product share. So I figured I'd just do a whole episode on it. And if you're new here, just something about me and my personality, me, Christina, I am a product junkie. I try literally everything. Food, wellness, skincare, makeup, all of that. I've always been like this. I started being like this when I was probably 10 or 11. I like to try every product I can get my hands on. I'm weird about it, whatever. And I have just a lot of very specific wellness practices, things that work. You guys know me, and when I find something that works, I stick with it and I sing its praises. So I was just talking to a few people this week, and multiple people were like, hey, I love when you do those episodes where you share about your favorite products. Can you do one soon? And I'm like, thank you for that sign from the universe. So here we go. I'm just going to jump in. Some of these you probably heard me talk about. Some of them you might not have. So, maybe take some notes. And I will shout out some discount codes if I know them off the top of my head. Otherwise, we'll put them in the show notes. And just so you know, I put all my discount codes on my shop page on my website. So if you go to christinathechannel.com/shop, SHOP, you can find products, links with discount codes themselves. It's all always right there. And some of these I don't have codes for. But anyway, okay, I have a list here to keep me on track because I have so many products on this desk. It's insane. The first thing, if you're OG Christina Rice Wellness, you know the chokehold that Primal Kitchen Mayo had over me. I ate Primal Kitchen Mayo for every meal, absurd amounts. It was the whole thing. And I'm sure some of you are laughing to yourselves who remember this phase of my life. It was a very important phase of my life. Anyway, we are back, but it's the Primal Kitchen Whip, which I don't know. I honestly just haven't bought mayo. And I'm like, is this just what they rebranded mayo? I don't know. It basically just tastes like mayo. Anyway, this re-entered my life because my friend Jackie from Jackie's Food Affair gave me some of this. And I was like, Whip, what is this? It's mayo. Anyway, I have fallen in love with this. I put it on everything, and this is my topper for all of my easy meals. So I have a set of really fast, easy meals that I make that are healthy on a daily basis, and it pretty much, and it's also things that I make when I don't have any groceries, which I find myself in that pinch a number of times. I often have long days of calls. I have a very short time to grab lunch or whatever it is. Or just something to have when I'm been gone, traveling, whatever. And so a lot of those meals are pretty much steamed vegetables with a protein. And then I top this on it, and so it's really easy and fast for me to make steamed veggies. It just takes a second. And I have, my little steamer thingies. And so I make that really quickly because I don't have time to roast. I'm talking about when I'm in a pinch. This is just my go-to base of a meal. So I steam some veggies, usually broccoli, cauliflower, because those are my faves. If it's zucchini, I'm sauteing it, but whatever. And then I will usually, like, if I don't have any groceries, I always keep canned fish from Safe Catch in my cabinet. And so I'll just throw some like canned salmon on there or something. If I have protein from the night before, I'll throw it on, and I just throw some whip on there, and this makes every meal better, you know? So if you're a mayo fan, you know, Primal Kitchen, relatively clean ingredients. I mean, you know, the cleanest we're going to get for this kind of thing if you don't make it yourself at home, but it's just like something that I eat every single day. Okay, moving on. Next thing that I love that is kind of random, we'll just go in a random order here. This granola butter from Oat House. I remember this came out so long ago, and this is the cookie dough flavor. I have all the flavors, but this is my favorite. It tastes like a glazed donut, like 100%. Like it tastes like a glazed donut. I don't have this like all the time. This is my favorite go-to. Like I want something sweet. You know, sometimes you eat a meal and you just like want something sweet after, or you're just like in between things. And I will just spoon this. This is also great drizzled over coconut yogurt or like whatever, or over like berries. And this will just drizzle it over berries. Anyway, it is sweet and it has some sugar in it. It has maple syrup in it. Gluten-free oats, maple syrup, olive oil, coconut oil, vanilla extract, rosemary extract, salt. Anyway, this stuff tastes like crack. Obviously, you know, you have to be okay with oats, but granola butter, the cookie dough flavor, holy shit. I like just having this on hand when I like want something that tastes like dessert that isn't like a full dessert or like an ordeal. You know, you just have a sweet tooth and you're like, well, I don't have anything on hand, or I don't want to like make something or whatever. So I just like having this, spoon it. I spooned some of it before this podcast episode because I'm recording a couple today and I just needed a sweet treat. Anyway, this is crack. It's 100% crack. Okay. Next thing I'm obsessed with. I share this on Instagram stories. This is my favorite like creamer right now. I don't use it every day, but if you are looking for a creamer, I don't know how you pronounce this. Layered, whatever. This is what it looks like. I like all of their flavors. This is a vanilla one, but I usually just get the unsweetened one, or sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, I'll get vanilla. There's a pumpkin spice flavor one out right now. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It just, you know, you throw it in. The thing is like, and especially with the unsweetened one, a lot of unsweetened creamers taste like shit. And I'm like, why did I even put this in my coffee? Or whatever I'm drinking. And the unsweetened flavor of this is fine. It's good. So anyway, I really like this. I like all of their flavors. The ingredients are, you know, not awful, but I like that it has adaptogens, whatever. But you know, the unsweetened one is usually what I buy. I got this one. I don't know why. Anyway, I love this brand. And they also have a really good one that's just like all mushroom flavor that I haven't found here, but I got it in Santa Fe, and it was like, I don't know what it was called. It was just like, the flavor was adaptogenic mushrooms, and it was so good. So if you find that one, highly recommend. Okay, next. I guess while we're on the topic of sweet treats, I found this brand here. I actually hadn't seen this in San Diego. I found this here in Arizona. I don't know how you pronounce this either. Dalci, I want to say Dalci, whatever. I picked up this pumpkin spice one. It was at my Sprouts. And I got just like an almond butter blondie one. And it's just like really clean if you want a dessert. So I just like having some of these in the fridge. If I want a sweet treat, I seem like just a dessert person, which let's be honest, I am. But I like just keeping them in the fridge because they do like, you know, last. But if you just are craving like a blondie brownies, I like things that are like moist. I know people hate that word, whatever, but I just had the almond butter brownie one. I really like that one. I haven't tried this flavor yet, but they just have such a good texture. And the ingredients, it's literally almond flour, coconut sugar, eggs, pumpkin puree, avocado oil, cinnamon, vanilla extract, ginger, salt, nutmeg, and cloves. Like that's so clean for a dessert, you know? So anyway, I really like these real whole ingredients. If you want a good dessert, I really like this brand. You know, in case you want to, if anyone wants to sponsor me with your blondies, I wouldn't be opposed. All right, moving on. Got my sweets out of the way. Paleo Valley bars. Y'all. Oh, I just realized I forgot something. It's okay. I can talk about it anyway. Paleo Valley bars. You know, I use all Paleo Valley products. I want to give a special shout out to these bars because they have been getting me through. They have been getting me through my life. I do just in my regular life eat at least one of these every day. I'm not joking. Like I always have at least one of these every single day, whether it's a snack or I'm adding it onto a meal. Just it's a really great way to get an extra source of protein, clean protein, great snack, clean. I keep these in the car. I keep these in my bags, you know, because otherwise I'll be out and I'll eat something that is probably filled with sugar or whatever. So I love these. I think they taste amazing. And also for traveling, they're so great to have on hand because it's often hard to find like protein, you know, when I was talking about in Paris, I had such a hard time finding protein. So thank God for these. We were eating beef sticks every single day. This is just like a daily staple for me with traveling. It's great to have on a plane. It's great to have just, you know, whenever you're out and you don't know what food sources you're going to have, I always like to have protein. And so these, and then that's the other thing I forgot to grab. I knew I forgot to grab something else. The Paleo Valley bars. Those are my go-to bars. I also have one of those usually every single day. Most days. I will say every day. Like I had one today, yesterday. Yeah. They're also my favorite bars to bring on the plane. They don't give me any digestive issues. They digest really well. They're filled with superfoods. I think they taste great. My favorite is red velvet and the lemon meringue. I'm obsessed with them. They're like dessert. I like really look forward to them every single day. But yeah, they digest really well. They're whole food ingredients. They've got all kinds of superfoods in them and I feel great. And they're not like a sugar bomb, you know, there's protein in there. So I really like to focus on my protein personally. They also have turkey sticks if you don't eat beef. So those are my staples. My code is Christina15 for 15% off Paleo Valley. I love all their products. And like, these are really things that I use every single day because they taste amazing. They make me feel great. So yeah, beef sticks and the bars, I'm consuming those both every single day. And they're great for travel. Okay. Next thing I wanted to, which direction do I want to go here? I'm going all over the place. Drinks, obviously. Okay. So I'll start with Organifi. The first thing I want to bring up actually is their collagen. That's what I forgot to bring up. It's a newer product from them. And so I switched to their collagen and it's my favorite collagen. It's so amazing. They have like, I think 3 different types of collagen in there and you notice the difference. And my nails have been growing so fast. Like my nails used to never grow. Like they used to always just kind of be like short and they grow so fast. Now, like I have to cut them so often. My hair is thicker, my hair is longer, my eyelashes, my skin looks better. Like it's a noticeable difference. And so I always put the collagen in my morning drink, whatever that drink is. That's the Organifi collagen. And then my whole day is Organifi beverages. So I wanted to highlight a few. And especially on travel, I always drink green juice every single day. And sometimes I double up on this. It just makes me feel so much better and like cleaner and clearer. This is also, I call this my third eye juice. Everything in here supports detoxification. It's got all that nice algae, which is great for decalcifying the pineal gland. But it's just great for, I find, digestion, a natural boost of energy without the caffeine. And I just love the taste of this. Like it tastes like a milkshake to me. I add some nut milk into it, but you know, on travel, it's really easy. I put a packet into water, shake it up, and I get those greens in and I just feel so much better. It's like a night and day with my energy and my mental focus. So I absolutely love that. The other thing, which I actually usually have, I have one of two things. First thing, and sometimes both. So Pure, I feel like does not get enough love. I drink Pure most mornings and especially on travel. Like, if you're somebody that loves lemon juice, like warm lemon water, right? Try Pure. I love to have this in warm water. It's especially when I'm traveling. It's the first thing that I drink. It's nice because they have these packets. You can just put the packet into some hot water. Great for travel, but just in the morning, it's nice because it gives you that extra mental focus. So it's getting you started for the day. And I've been talking about how I've been cutting back on caffeine, which I did, have coffee on my travels, but now that I'm back, I haven't had any. It has lots of ingredients in here that are great for gut health as well, but I definitely notice the mental sharpness. I just think it tastes amazing. And that's like my top priority. because if something tastes shitty, I'm probably not going to eat it. So I always start with that and warm water. And then my next thing is I have green juice cold. Those are the ways I start off my day to get myself like going. And again, both come in packets from Organifi, so that makes it easy. And then right now, I mean, highlighting gold pumpkin spice gold is out. I think they're doing a promo right now for this, but whenever pumpkin spice is out, I stock the F up. Like, I think this is actually one from last year I stocked up on. I stock up to last me the rest of the year because it's just such a great ingredient. So I've been having this every single day for the last, like, since I've been home. And then when I've been home in between my travels, I like to do a scoop of this and then fill it up like halfway with hot water. And then I do some nut milk just to give it that creamier, like golden milk with pumpkin spice flavor. This is also great to put in if you're making a coffee. Like, I'll do King Coffee, a scoop of this, some nut milk, and it's a healthy pumpkin spice latte without all of the added sugar and stuff. But they actually did reformulate this and they made it like even better. They added some lemon balm. They just made some adjustments just to boost everything up. And what I love about this, and I actually have been drinking this in the morning. It's like great for before bed because it calms your whole body down. It has the magnesium in it. And it's meant to like chill you out, but like, low-key, I need it in the morning. Let's be honest, supporting my adrenals. So there's just so much good stuff in here. The lemon balm, the magnesium, reishi, like all that good stuff for rest and relaxation. So great for before bed, but I drink it like during the day, and I do drink this in the morning as well. I like it hot. I also like it cold. I also like to do, maybe I'm weird, whatever. I like to make a drink where I do, sorry, the lighting's getting really dark, but whatever. I'll do a scoop of this. I'll do nut milk. I will do vanilla protein powder and mix it all up, and it's like a protein pumpkin spice drink. You could also like make that a smoothie. You could add in a banana, you could add in 2 bananas, you could add in some almond butter, you could add in some ice and make it a smoothie, and it's like a pumpkin spice smoothie. This is just so versatile and I love it. So get your hands on pumpkin spice. My code for Organifi is CTC, and I also recommend checking out all of their bundles because they do bundle a lot of their products so you can get discounts. But I mean, I'm drinking Organifi all day, like 100% all day, and it makes me feel amazing. And I'm not joking. When I go on travel and I'm not drinking Organifi, like if I'm not, because that's why I always load up in the morning. Like, load up in the morning because when I'm traveling, I never know what's happening during the day. When I'm home, I can but I'll load up in the morning and I just feel so much better. It's clean, it's organic, it detoxifies, it balances you out. It's got all the functional mushrooms in it. I just feel so much better. And like, if I ever can't do that, I honestly feel like just not as good, not as clear. I call it my third eye juice for a reason. So code is CTC from Organifi. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. Other nighttime drinks or other drinks, I live, breathe, die for element. Electrolytes are so important. Somebody was just saying to me that I've helped so many more people understand why they need electrolytes. And I'm like, that makes me so happy because it's true. I mean, just at the retreat, I was like, down your electrolytes. We had so much element there because we were just doing so much. I mean, we did like energy work sessions twice, but we're doing energy work and we're moving energy. We're doing psychic work and healing work all weekend, and we're moving so much. And so everyone's just like guzzling down their element because we need to keep our electrolytes in balance. And if you're listening to this podcast, you're probably doing a lot of frequency work, whether or not you're realizing it. And it's very easy to get electrolyte imbalances going on. Also for me with traveling, I'm like changing elevations. I can get really dehydrated. I mean, in Florida, I was like so dehydrated. So I drink a ton of this stuff, and it fuels my channeling 100%. It just fuels my wellness. I will notice that I feel like if I don't drink this, I feel like my brain is not working as well. I feel more tired. I get sugar cravings if I don't drink this, if your electrolytes aren't in balance. And yeah, it's like a lot of brain stuff. What else happens when I don't drink this? I mean, I feel chronically dehydrated. Yeah, energy, brain stuff, dehydration, all that. And I just feel like off. I don't know how else to describe it. I just feel like off. And I also will have to pee all the time. you know, I'll have to pee all the time. And my body's like, and I just feel puffy. Like I just will feel puffy because my body's not even absorbing. Like I'll drink water and my body's not absorbing it. And so I just am like retaining water, you know? Anyway, my other hack I wanted to say is, so I always, you know, I have a citrus ones, my raspberry ones, my watermelon ones, blah, blah, blah. But I always bring my chocolate salt ones on travel because it's a great, like, sweetener if you have coffee or something and you don't want to put crap in it. Like I'll just put some chocolate sea salt into my coffee or into like any earthy beverage if I want to give it some sweetness without all the crap. So that's great. And then I also love to have, and the chocolate ones are best hot. I also love to have the orange ones hot. I don't know why. It's like a warm orange. Like I used to be really into orange tea because I'm a big tea person, and it's like orange tea reminiscent. You know, I guess you could do that with any of them. But I just really love the orange one hot. And so sometimes I'll have that one in the morning as like my warm beverage to warming up with the drinks, you know? All right. Elements code CTC that gets you a free sample pack so you can try all of the flavors, and you get that free sample pack with every single order. So use it every single time. Tell everybody, you know? Okay. Next, of course, is my Ned. I'm nothing without this. This is a de-stress blend. I take their CBD morning and night. Part of my ritual, need it. It helps me so much with inflammation. You know, I had all these autoimmune symptoms before and like I totally got rid of them. It balanced out my hormones. This is a huge part of me getting my period back when I had lost it for 4 years. Like this stuff is amazing, and it just calms your whole body down. And I was talking to somebody about this recently, and they were just like, you know, the more I learn about health, the more I believe that the endocannabinoid system is literally the key to everything. And I'm like, yeah, because it regulates everything. It regulates homeostasis in your body. So when we talk about getting to the root cause and like balancing out your system, if you have any health symptoms at all, like work on your endocannabinoid system. Anyway, absolutely love the CBD. Amazing for sleep, for stress, balancing hormones, balancing the body. And then I always do either one or both of these before I go to sleep, either the shut-eye chai, the mellow. This is like a latte. So if I want like a chai spiced latte profile, it doesn't have any caffeine in it. I just mix it with some nut milk. Or I have the lemon mellow, which I just mix with hot water. And I guess you could do cold water too. I actually don't know what you're supposed to do. Whatever. I do hot water because it's like lemon tea, which I love. And I'm obsessed with the taste of this. I told Rhett, who's one of the co-founders, I was like, if there's a maximum dose of this, I probably go over it every day. But highly absorbable in magnesium. Most people are deficient in magnesium. You got to go out of your way to get it. For most people, I'm not a doctor. It's not medical advice. So, you know, just saying. Do your own research. Anyway, I just love these to get my magnesium. There's extra adaptogens in here too. I sleep so much better. I sleep like a baby. I sleep all night long, which my sleep is everything to me, and it allows me to do all the things that I can do. So absolutely obsessed with this stuff. And the thing is that most magnesium out there, like I have tried every magnesium, and it's usually the ones that you put in liquid that I find work the best. And yeah, this is super absorbable. You feel the difference. It's not filled with crap. So I personally love both of those, and I alternate depending on, you know, what kind of mood I'm in. And sometimes I have both. And also the guides have said that in Ascension, we have higher magnesium needs. So there you go. A few more supplements that I'm obsessed with right now. I'm really proud of myself because I was like, Christina, do not make this insanely long. Okay, supplement department. Okay. AHCC, of course. I mean, you know, I've been fighting some things off, and so I will high dose this. They have not found an upper limit to AHCC. It's a functional mushroom, you know, and so this is the super immune booster. If I'm traveling, to be honest, when I travel, I don't take many supplements really at all. And if I take anything, it's this I talked about in my mold episode. This helped me so much with my Lyme, my mold illness. Like, I just feel like everybody should be on this, especially with everything that's gone on in the world. Like, if you can get your hands on this, AHCC changed my life. It's a super immune booster. I have had family members I have had family members see their tumors dissolve from this stuff. Like there is so much incredible science behind this. And so it's great for general health, general maintenance, and also if you have a health issue. This is a life changer, and I literally like feel compelled to tell everybody about this. I will leave it at that. I do have a discount code. It should be Christina. If it's not, it's Christina 10. I always forget. We'll put the links below, and it's also on my shop page. But AHCC, functional mushroom, it's the most powerful thing to boost your immune system. Obsessed with this. Okay, next, Symbiotica, one of my favorite brands of all time. I just grabbed this. I use a lot of their products, but I've been using this one recently. It's their liposomal elderberry defense. I love that most of their stuff is, I think all of it is liposomal delivery, so it's actually getting absorbed and utilized by the body. They just have really, really high quality. I also love their silver. I use that a bit too. These are things I keep on hand if I need them, so I've been needing to boost my immune system, and this stuff is my favorite elderberry. I'm a big elderberry person. You just put some on a spoon. It has vitamin C, echinacea, and zinc as well. And I just find this is like my favorite elderberry. But I highly recommend this brand. I would just check it out. I like their molecular hydrogen as well. I have like most of their products, and I love pretty much everything from them. I've tried a lot. So it's just a really, really high quality brand. And I know that like Symbiotica is very, popular, which makes most people like, if it's popular, it's probably not good. This is like actually real deal and like really good ingredients. And I've had so many of my sciencey researcher, doctor, all those types of people in my life. I'm like, what do you think about this? And I'm like, honestly, ingredients 10 out of 10. So, and I also I love the founder. I think he's great. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Next up, speaking of electrolytes, these Quinton, whatever, essentials, hypertonic. These are these little vials, and these are minerals from the sea. So these are like electrolytes on crack. It tastes like seawater, it tastes like salt water. You take this you break off one part of the glass, and then you break off the other part, and then I put it in a little shot glass, and I take a shot of it every morning. These are like just really, really amazing natural electrolytes, seawater, salt water. I'm on the mermaid diet, and my whole body functions better with these. I found out about these maybe like 4 or 5 years ago when I was going through Lyme treatment, and I don't know how it came up. One of my friends was like, I've been taking these minerals, and I don't know why, I just feel better. Like everything works better. I feel better. And I kept getting the download that I needed minerals from the sea. And so this was it. And I had gone off them for a bit, and then I'm back on them. And I love these. They're like high level minerals. And I mean, they taste salty, it tastes like seawater, but this is a game changer for me. And especially with traveling. I mean, it was really weird when we went to Paris. We first drove up to LA from San Diego. We were there for a couple of days, and like, I don't know what exactly was going on, weather, whatever. And my friend Camille and I, we were so just like puffy, like inflamed. And I was like, what is happening? And I feel like the weather change and whatever, not like it's that drastic from San Diego to LA, but it was a lot hotter. And so we went to the store, and I was like, I just need something from the store. I didn't have anything. And so I bought one of these, and we both had one. And like, I'm not joking. And within like 3 minutes, my swelling had all gone down. And I was like, that's what I needed. That is what I needed. So love these. This is also niche, but being back on the mermaid diet, this is the sea moss gel from Akasha Superfoods. So I like to take sea moss. A lot of it tastes like crap. People who say it tastes like nothing, I'm not sure about that. I think it tastes like crap. I don't taste it if I put it in a smoothie, but I don't always have smoothies. So I love this stuff. I actually think it tastes good. My boyfriend does not think it tastes good, but I think it tastes good. It's sweet citrus flavor. These are expensive, but oh man, do they make me feel amazing. So I'm just going to read from the box. I took a picture of the box. sea moss contains various vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and prebiotic fiber, which are beneficial for maintaining good health. Irish sea moss has been used as nutritional support for thousands of years and believed to support healthy digestion, boost the immune system, and it may also promote healthy skin, hair, and nails. Hell yeah. Liposomes protect nutrients through the GI tract. The healthy fats from our liposomal matrix surround certain nutrients, protecting them from the strong digestive acids in our stomachs. The liposomes can then merge with cells in the gut lining, which may result in better absorption and increased bioavailability. So anyway, I got these packets. I found them at Erewhon. You could probably order them online. I hadn't seen them in packets before, and honestly, this has been a game changer because the sea moss I usually consume is in like a jar. I have to keep it refrigerated. But I brought these on travel last time and I really did notice a difference. Mermaid diet. Like I need a lot of minerals from the sea. I need sea moss, I need chlorophyll, I need algae. So if anyone else is, mermaid diet, there you go. I forgot to say, sorry. Did I say my Ned code? I think it's just Christina. I always have it written down. So yeah, we'll put all the codes below / they're on my website. All right. I'm so proud of myself right now. I'm really going through these. Okay. Did I get all that? Okay. Next thing I wanted to share. Do I want to go health? Do I want to go? Oh, the other thing, actually, sorry, going back to Ned, this is beauty product. But their lip balm is my favorite lip balm of all time. I have tried every lip balm under the sun. I don't know what it is about my lips. They're very picky and they just like don't get moisturized. The Ned lip balm I have used for years and I always go back to it, and it has saved my life because my lips literally like amidst these travels, they have been not good. They have been dry, cracked, gross, like almost bleeding. And I was like, oh my God, I had to get my hands back on my Ned lip balm, saved the day. It seems like such a simple product. I don't know if anyone else feels like lip balm is like, I spent so much of my life trying to find a good fucking lip balm. And I'm like, why is this so hard? But anyway, the Ned one is my fave, as well as Lips and Cutes from Clearstem. So if you're looking for a high quality lip balm, those are my recs. 100%. Okay. Next, I think we're kind of moving. Okay. 2 other things, three things, health related. First one is cold plunge. So first thing, not joking, like on my drive from San Diego to Arizona, I called to get this cold plunge delivered. I'm like, I need a cold plunge. That was like the first thing that we wanted to get in this house before furniture or anything. I've been waiting for it. I really wanted to get one, but there wasn't really a good space in my old place. And I also just didn't want to have to, whatever. So I finally got a cold plunge from Edge Theory Labs, and it's amazing. We got the extra large one, so it gives you a little more room. And what's great is you can change the temperature on it. So it's an iceless ice bath. So, ice baths, you can't really adjust the temperature. It's ice. So it's really great, especially if you're trying to like, get into it and not jump like into super, super cold extreme. Like I, don't want to jump into like super, super cold extreme anyway. And my boyfriend loves cold plunges. So you can adjust the temperature, and you can also turn it into a hot tub. So that is amazing as well. It's really easy to use. It like comes in a backpack. You pump it up. It's very sturdy. We have it right now in the garage next to the sauna so that we can do contrast therapy. Might move it by the pool. I'm not sure because we have a pool, but we don't have a hot tub. It's like so hot in Arizona. I feel like no one has a hot tub, but maybe some people do. Whatever. It's fine. But yeah, it's been great. And so I've been using it every day, and I just jump in right now for 2 minutes, sometimes 3, maybe a 4. But yeah, it gives me a burst of energy. It's great for the immune system. There's so many health benefits. You can listen to my podcast episode with Joshua Dean Church, the co-founder of Edge Theory Labs. He's the best. And I have a code, Christina, the channel, that gets you $150 off of an Edge tub. But that's like, a very extra biohacking thing. But I just feel like for overall health and resilience and like the mental effects, it's been a game changer. And Andrew and I both just love it every day. It's like, it's really great to just jump in and do something challenging and move through it. And it just changes my entire day, So, and it has so many health benefits. So, absolutely love the cold plunge if you're on the market for one. And I do really feel like for what they are very well priced, to be honest. Like, things like saunas and cold plunges are not cheap, but if you are in the market for one, you're probably already looking at that price range. And I do feel like they're extremely well priced, and I just feel like they're the best on the market, and they're so versatile. You have a hot tub and a cold plunge. You can adjust the temperature. It's really easy to use. I turn it on in the morning first thing. And then I kind of do some of my morning stuff, and it takes about an hour, to get to the temperature I want it at. And then I hop in. So absolutely, I've been loving that. The other thing I will give a shout out to that you've heard me probably talk about a million times, but it is honestly a huge part of my life. Coffee enemas. I love coffee enemas. Every time I travel, I'm like, I need my coffee enema. I literally Amazoned one to get delivered while I was traveling because I was like, I love this. I need it. I do coffee enemas a couple times a week. Or once a week, like once a week, maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times, usually 1 or 2 times. And they're amazing. They're amazing at supporting detoxification. I get so much more energy. And they just like, it reduces so much inflammation, and I don't really get inflamed unless I'm traveling and like kind of eating weird food. And, I was eating gluten when I was gone, which is not great. Well, I shouldn't have been doing that because I have celiac disease. So that was a really bad choice. But anyway, and I was eating a lot of sugar and just a lot of abnormal foods for me. And the weather was wonky and I was getting inflamed. And I was in a lot of moldy buildings for sure. It was just like a lot going on. I was not sleeping very much. And so I was getting puffy. And, I've talked about a lot of things that just reduce inflammation. And coffee enema, I swear to God, like I do it and I just, it's inflammation. It's not my stomach. I mean, yeah, that happens too. Like literally my hands, like my inflammation goes down very quickly. And my brain feels clear. And I am a big believer. I mean, it's not a belief. It's a knowing. Coffee enemas really open your channel. They really open your channel. I get like my best downloads when I'm doing coffee enema. And so it definitely is something that can turn on a lot of psychic abilities. And it's a practice that has been used by so many ancient cultures. I mean, the ancient Egyptians were talking about it, so it is, something that's great for opening the channel. Please be safe. Again, I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just telling you things that I do, that I like. I use like one of the steel buckets. I got a kit off Amazon. And yeah, you want to get enema safe coffee. So I use I think it's called Mama's, that, and also King Coffee. I like to put baking soda in there too. But anyway, you can read from, there's lots of different, professionals, doctors, etc., who have posts and videos explaining exactly how to do it. Or if you have a practitioner, they can walk you through it. But I'm a big coffee enema girl. I have been for a long time before it was cool. So anyway, just have to say that. Okay. Is this the last wellnessy thing? Yes. And then I have some like producty things. Mouth tape. I've been a mouth taper once again before it was cool. I have been a mouth taper for, I don't even know. How old am I? For like 7-8 years, which is wild. And I love Somnifix. However, it's not always easy to get. They sell out a lot. If you're OG, they used to sponsor the show. I knew them before it blew up, because they went on Shark Tank, whatever. Great product. Anyway, I can't always get a hold of it, so I want to also share these ones. I was talking to my friend and she was saying that she couldn't find any good ones. And I think, there's a personal preference to this as well, for sure. So not everybody might like it, but I've been using these. I get them off Amazon. It's called Sleep Habits. I don't like to use like medical tape. I know people use that, but it, like, rips off my skin. I don't know. I like this. It's a little X right there, and I just put it over my mouth and it does its job. For me, mouth tape is like the difference between a good night's sleep and not 100%. yeah, I mean, it trains you to breathe through your nose, which has a lot of health benefits long term. It's also just much better for oral health as well. And it's, if you snore, it'll keep it shut, whatever. So many health benefits. And for me, it allows me to sleep like 100%. And I've looked at things on my Oura ring and like tracked all that. And it's just a game changer for a good night's sleep. And my sleep is literally everything. So highly recommend that mouth tape. Sleep Habits, Amazon. All right. The next thing I want to give a shout out to is my gua sha. There are many professionals on the internet who will show you how to use this. You can check out my friend Mo from Heal Thy Goddess. She has some great tutorials as well, but I have been using this for my face, for my body. And once again, this is an instant inflammation reducer. It's like when we were in Paris, I was like, I forgot my gua sha and I was so upset and I couldn't find one anywhere. And I told my friend and she was like, oh, I actually have one. And I swear to God, like my face completely changed shape within 3 minutes. So it's just great for, supporting the lymphatic system, reducing any of that water retention. And we don't realize how much we store in our faces. When you start, like when I started doing like gua sha and facial cupping, you realize how much tension and how much it hurts. It's like, whoa, there's a lot happening here. So it's good to just stay on top of it. I do it every single night. I also will gua sha like my body, and it just helps to keep the lymphatic system flowing and reduces inflammation and puffiness. And I feel like my skin has just looked a lot better. 100%. So my gua sha. What's the next thing I want to talk about? Okay, we'll talk about hair things. These scrunchies, these satin scrunchies. I just got into this. I don't know if anyone else is into this. Like, I think I'm late to the party about this, but I always use clips. I always use clips in my hair, and I have switched to being a ponytail girl. And so now I use these satin scrunchies. I just got these from a random store and they were selling satin scrunchies, but I'm sure you can get these on Amazon, whatever. But these have been a game changer and they really don't leave a crease in my hair. And I have been not wanting to do my hair at all. So I just braid it and let it flow, and I like it because it doesn't leave that weird crease at the end, and it's just a lot. It doesn't cause damage, when you like accidentally rip off some of your hair, whatever. So I highly recommend these. These are great. Other beauty things. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. I just discovered these maybe like 6 months ago. I have this thing I got this on Amazon. These puffs. Are you guys using these puffs? If you wear makeup, these puffs are a game changer. And if you have any texture on your skin, I use these under my eyes. It's so precise. It's great for any type of powder, any foundation. These puffs. Look, I don't screw around with those rubber things. Those sponges, they don't work for me. These puffs for powder, I didn't get the hype. I was like, I saw people talking about it and I finally got it and I was like, wow. Okay, so other things. People ask me all the time what my favorite foundation is. Actually powder foundation. Like all I have on my face is under eye concealer. I use Beauty Counter mattifying powder to set my under eyes. And then I have powder foundation on. So this is from Alima Pure. You can get it, like you can get one and then when you run out of this thing, you can just replace the pan. Anyway, this is my favorite powder foundation. I have oily skin, oily combo, and it's more like on the mattifying side. I love a pressed powder foundation. I know not everybody likes that, but that's personally what I like. I like some of my skin to show through, and it's just been really fast and easy. And so this is my favorite powder foundation that's clean. I get mine from Shop Good. You can also probably get it from Credo Beauty or all kinds of places online, or probably the specific website. But I've used a few of their products. I really like this brand, but this is my I use powder foundation. So anyway, if you're looking for a good powder, or even just to set it, like if I do want to do a full face of makeup, I'll use liquid foundation. I use that to set as well. But in my everyday life, I just put this on because I don't have time to spend on things. Okay, so then, duh, I'm a lip gloss person, big time. Beauty Counter Beyond Gloss. I have every single color. I was going to say every single flavor. I have every single color. This is the Brulee. This and I think it's called Clear Quartz. It's like the clear one are my most used. I have like 5 bottles of this. I have 5 bottles of I think it's Clear Quartz one. It's my favorite lip gloss. It's not sticky. It's moisturizing. It feels amazing. If you see me wearing lip gloss, it's one of those two. So I love Beauty Counter lip gloss. I think it's the best lip gloss in the world. And lip gloss just like elevates the look, especially like, Paris, the vibe it's just like fresh face. I don't wear that much makeup. And so it was just like, put on just like a dash of mascara, maybe. All it is like, no, put on some little blush and then some lip gloss and you look just fresh faced and like ready to go. So very easy peasy, beautiful. All right. Skin. This is like a very random skin thing. And this might come out of blue for some of you. I think a lot of you probably notice or probably know a lot of my favorite skincare. I have a very extensive skincare routine. I love products, whatever. And you probably heard me talk about all the products I like a lot. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to talk about something that is like maybe other people don't use. That is very random. And whatever. This is MSM Skin and Facial Gel with aloe vera. This is very specific. So I started getting deep in the rabbit hole. So I guess one of the other things I'm really into that I should have brought that didn't is snail mucin. I love the CosRx snail mucin. I'm a big snail mucin fan. I feel like it has changed my skin. I think there are so many benefits. I'm huge into snail mucin. I forgot to bring my bottle. I guess I should have done that. And in my research around snail mucin and just like random skin ingredients and texture, whatever, I came across, MSM, and people were saying like, I know this is weird, but I use MSM cream, which is supposed to be to help like joint pain, like pain on your body. They're like, I've been using MSM cream on my face and it's been helping me out. But the thing is, most MSM creams have all these pore cloggers in it. It's like these creams and they have like shea butter and yeah. I found this gel. I found this on Amazon and I've been putting on my face morning and night and it just like absorbs right in. And I think, my body does really well with anything aloe based. Like I love like the Hydra Balance gel from Face Reality, like stuff like that. Like my skin does really, really well with my skin type. And skincare is so personal. So, it's really hard because everybody's skin is so different. So different things like really do work for different people, which is why it's good. We have so many products out there, but if you have like combo oily skin like me, that also can very easily just like randomly veer totally dry. That's like my skin type. It's weird. But you probably know if you do really well with, I do well with things that are like aloe vera based, like not creamy, if that makes sense, like liquidy. And I think that's also my cold thirst kind of energy. But the MSM is... Well, so what it says is, a topical gel that's great for providing relief for sore joints and muscles and to relieve poison ivy symptoms. I don't use it for that. It says the key ingredient, MSM, is a rich source of sulfur that is celebrated worldwide as the original beauty mineral. Serving as a vital component of collagen, MSM supports the skin's natural structural framework. From reducing fine lines and wrinkles to improving the skin's tone, texture, and elasticity, this miracle MSM gel soothes. I mean, those are some big claims, but anyway, I've been using this morning and night. It was like not that expensive. It's just like a gel. It soaks in. I use it underneath other stuff. And I feel like my skin texture has been slowly but surely just like improving, looking better. Anyway, great. It's like, another alternative to all the other crap that could reduce your fine lines and wrinkles. But I just tone, texture, like I got it because I was looking for things that would improve texture. Whatever. So I love that MSM gel. What else? Was that it? No, that wasn't it. I mean, okay, that was it of things. Other things, obviously, I just have to say, I mean, one, my pendulum. This is a selenite from Quartz. We sell a few different types of stones, so you can check them out. QRTZ shop, quartzshop.com. And yeah, my pendulum has been everything. These pendulums have a rose gold chain, which is very hard to find. I don't know that you'll find it anywhere else. They've all been charged with Ahai, and pendulums are one of my favorite spiritual tools. It's the first spiritual tool I ever really fell in love with. It is great for travel, just to like clear spaces, to very easily balance your chakras, to clear out energy fields. It's just like great for doing really quick and easy energy work. And of course you can ask your guides questions. It's meant for yes or no questions, but it's my favorite tool. I will bring this with me everywhere, put it in my purse. It's small, it's easy. It's not like, sometimes bringing tarot cards, like oracle cards, it's like an ordeal. And this helps you do energy work. So shout out to my crystal. And I also want to say, just like, one of my favorite things that I want to say has been like a uniform, and so my uniform is my 888 sweatshirt, and my Viore shorts, pretty much, is what I've been living in. And I bring that up because kind of what I was talking about at the beginning with like simple, easy go-to meals. I have had so much going on and so much change that it helps me just to notice where I don't have to make other decisions. So I have my routine so that I don't get decision fatigue. When I'm running around doing a lot of things, like, it's very easy to get decision fatigue, and I don't want to do that. So things that I can ritualize, or just have like, no, hey, this is just what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing it. I will. And having a uniform, is great in times like that. I'm also a big believer on the other side of the spectrum, like very much channel the energy you want to through your outfits, express yourself. And I have times like that for sure. Like, I'm super intentional with what I wear. And then there are times when like right now, the last 2 months, where I come home and I'm home for 4 days or 5 days, and there's a lot to be done. I'm going through a move, I'm unpacking. There's like, I come home and it's like, oh, I have literally 20 videos I need to record in 3 days, things like that, where it's like, okay, there's a lot to get done and I'm excited about it. And I also need to focus, and I need to be not making wasting energy on making decisions that don't need to be stressful. So I lean back on meals that I know are simple and easy. I'm not going to think twice about it. I lean back on my supplements, my routines that I know just make me feel good. And also clothes, same thing, so things that make me feel good, that are cozy, that are comfy. And, I basically just uniform it for like 4 days. So I'm not wasting time making that decision. And you might be like, what the hell? But I'm just telling you what I do. So, we love a good uniform. Anyway, that is everything. So those are my current fave things that I wanted to point out. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you liked that little visual exploration. All codes we will put in the show notes if I have them, / they're on my shop page, christinathechannel.com/shop. So yeah, I just wanted to throw in a little Christina episode because the guides are about to take over again. So I thought I'd lighten it up, and we just do something fun. And that's the thing about this, like lifestyle, right? It's like spirituality is about feeling good. It's about being you and feeling good. And this isn't just like a up in my head kind of thing, right? Spirituality is the way we live, and the products we use and the way we interact with the world is part of that experience. Like, we are having spiritual experiences all day. Spirit moves through everything. And like, that's one of the big themes we were talking about at the retreat. It's like, so many people just stay up here in their heads in meditation when it comes to spirituality, and then they're living this separate 3D life. And we have to realize, like, it's all going on at the same time. All of it, so the way we fuel our bodies, the way we take care of ourselves, the way we express ourselves, all of that has to do with our frequency and our authenticity, if it's authentic for us. So anyway, And I'm a product junkie and thought I would have you all benefit from that. So let me know if you have any fave products you want to share. Have you tried any of these? I always love to hear about new things. I will go try it. So let me know. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's show. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back with an energy update next time. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will chat with you again next episode.